Yo, how's it going, everyone? Welcome back to another NHL 23 video. Today's gonna be showing you guys some hidden tricks that you guys can use to help you guys win more games in NHL 23. All four of these tricks, some of them are in the manual, some of them aren't. I'm gonna show you guys from a top player. Some of these I've learned over the past year, some of them I've learned years ago, some of them I learned even a couple weeks ago. So these have improved my gameplay a lot, so that's why I want to share it to you guys as well. This applies to HUT, online versus, and even some of these to World of Shell. So make sure you guys watch the full video to see all of my tips and tricks. One more thing though before we go into it, make sure you guys follow my socials down below, my Twitch, Twitter, TikTok, and Discord. I'm streaming pretty much every single day, at least 5 times a week. So make sure you hit the follow button on Twitch and as well as the sub button on YouTube. Trying to hit 1,000 subs for 2023. So now let's get into the video. All right, guys, first things first, we're going to start off with the LT plus A or LT plus X, depending on what console you're on. So if you guys watch lots of the top players, pretty much every top player, I'll say top 100 and up, is very, very good at LTing. And the reason why LTing is so effective is because you really want to protect the puck from your opponents, right? So when you're protected from your opponent, if you do something like this, he can't really get a poke check on you because you have your back face to him, right? So that's the big thing with top players, and that's what they do quite a bit. Also with spins as well. I'll kind of give you guys an example. Just if they were to poke right there, spin off, something like that. You are gonna want to acquire this into your game. And so if you just go into practice right now and you try holding LT, this is what's gonna happen. That doesn't really do a whole lot. Now, obviously, like eventually he got there, but look where he's opening up. He's opening towards the middle of the ice instead of towards the boards. Now, how you make him turn towards the boards is you hold down A or X. I'm using an Xbox controller, so I got the A button right here. So what you want to do, I'll take Nuge right here. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to hold down the left trigger button and A at the same time. And you notice how that pointed towards the boards. This is what you're going to want to use instead of just holding down the LT. I guarantee you pretty much all top players use this. The one guy that comes to my mind that doesn't use this is Polgs. I don't know why he doesn't use it, but honestly, this is 100% the move. And it also turns your guy quicker as well. You notice with this one, it's a lot slower of a turn. With A, watch this. When you hold down LT and A, it instantly goes, right? So that's the big thing. You're going to want to use that in your gameplay so that when you're trying to protect the puck from your opponents, it's always going to face the back towards the opponent. This next one's here's a small trick, not as big as the other one, but it's a little thing that a lot of top players have noticed as of, not as of late, but a couple years behind, is that when you stick handle, you know when you're stick handling down the ice and you got all this speed and excel, and then you accidentally do a toe drag and completely ruin your speed. Well, this is how you completely remove that. There's absolutely zero chance of you doing a toe drag, and that's by holding the pass button while you stick handle. So I'm going to come down the wing, and so this is me not holding the pass button. So I come down, and I'm stick handling, and I accidentally do that. That kills all of my excel here. I guess I'll give you guys a little bit of a better example with me going full speed. So whatever, let's say I'm coming down the wing Nuge, I'm stick handling, going through here, and then I do a toe drag. Completely ruins my momentum. Not meaning to do that. It's such an easy poke for the guy to get back down the other way. How to remove that is if you hold the pass button. See, with the pass button, I'm currently trying to toe drag right now and it won't let me. This is a very, very easy tactic to bring into your game that will stop all toe drags. That will make it so much easier for you to stick handle. So this is me without holding the pass button. Right? And sometimes you hit that toe drag, right? This is it. This is with holding the pass button. See, it looks a lot quicker, right? Now, I will say, I personally don't use this. I know tons of people that do. I'm one of the only people that doesn't use it. Main reason why I don't use it is because I've just gotten so used to being able to stick handle without the pass button. And I've kind of found a way to do it quicker than holding the pass button down. But I'd still recommend it to pretty much anyone. You're going to want to hold down the pass button as you're stick handling. Completely removes any sort of toe drags, any sort of stupid deeks that you want to do. If you're just trying to stick handle, hold down that pass button, completely removes it. Even if it shots in tight too. If you don't want like a stupid animation, kind of like, I don't know, that was kind of a bad example. But if you don't want like I guess stupid shot to like animation or whatever, hold down the pass button and everything is quick. Everything is it doesn't do any animations. It is strictly just whatever you want it to be, which is the simple way. Stick handling, shots, whatever. So so just a little tip for you guys there. I would 100% recommend the pass button while you're stick handling or even shooting, as it does add some beneficial advantages towards you and against your opponent. Alrighty guys, for the next tip, these next two are going to be defensive tips for you guys. We got 4 tips total, so we finished with the offensive ones. Those 2 are done. Now we have the defensive tips. First one we're gonna do for the defensive tips is the poke checks. Now, you may notice when, let's say the other team, so I'm in play now right now. Let's put it in the corner, let them do this. If I tap the RB button, look how much slower that makes my guy, right? So you don't want to tap RB in this game. It's not worth it. What you're going to want to do instead is you're going to hold out the stick, which, yes, that will slow you down, but as soon as you want to poke someone, you click in on the right stick. So I believe that's, I got scored on, nice. I don't know what the exact name for it is, but it is the right stick, PlayStation or Xbox. Click in on it, and that is going to give you guys a poke animation while you have the skill stick out. I did not learn about this until late last year, which is absolutely insane. It helped my gameplay so much more because what I was able to do is I was able to take guys down the wing, angle them out, and then as soon as I got to a close point, I'd poke check it. Kind of what I just did right there. But yeah, I would promise you guys, this is a huge factor to improving your game. You're gonna want to make sure you do this perfectly, because if you get that under your game, guys are gonna have a lot harder time trying to pass around you on the wing or through the middle. It is gonna be very, very hard. So get it right there. See? So that right there, I angled it out so he couldn't cut towards the middle, and as soon as I got close enough to I think that was Fiala, I poke checked. I angled it out. That was my skill stick, and then as soon as I got close, I pressed in the right stick, and that's what got the puck loose, and that's what let it open down. Now, I didn't get the puck right away. It's because I didn't aim the poke correctly, but if you guys introduce this into your gameplay, this will help you guys so much more. This will help you guys get over that hump. Maybe you've had troubles of maybe getting into Div 3 or Div 2 in Rivals. This will help you get there. And the last trick I have for you guys is player switching. Now, once again, I didn't know about this until midway through NHL 21, but you can actually choose which player you want to switch to on like your team mid-game. I didn't even know about this. I remember in NHL 21, I would just spam the switch player button and pray that I get the right guy. That is no longer the case. That is, I guess, never been the case, honestly. It's always been in the game, I guess. But basically what you're going to want to do is to switch to whatever guy you want. You're going to hold down the player switch button. So for Xbox, it's RT. You're going to hold that down. And what you're going to do is you're going to flick to whatever guy you want to switch to. So, for example, I'm going to give this puck away over to them. Okay, I want to switch to. So I'm going to try to switch to Yamo right now. Got there in time. I'm going to try to switch to Kulak. Right there, just like that. Sometimes it's not 100%, but if you guys get the practice down, you guys get the great aim, you guys are going to be able to hit these player switches so much easier than everyone else that's just trying to spam the player switch button. So basically, if you guys did not understand my first go at how this works, once again, hold the right trigger button. You're going to want to flick with the right stick in whatever direction guy you want. So if I want the back right side defenseman on a neutral zone trap, I'm gonna hold it down here. I'm gonna flick bottom right. It'll hit my defenseman, the right defenseman there. This was absolutely huge for me, especially for guys that like to fly up the wing on breakouts, because there'd be lots of times where I'd be, a forward on the forecheck, and they would come flying up the boards, and I wouldn't be able to switch to a defenseman until I made it through the one winger to the other winger to the defenseman. Now I can just switch right to the defenseman and step up on them right away. Absolutely huge for this. Once again, I'll give you guys an example. I'm gonna try to switch to CC here, right there. I'm gonna switch to McLeod, right there. Like, you're just gonna want to keep this habit. Make sure you guys implement this into your game. You may not be used to it right away, but I promise you guys, once you guys add all 4 of these tactics into your game, this is gonna help you guys a ton of getting you guys better at the game. Now that's it for the video, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know in the comments how many of these you knew. I know some of this is widely known. I just wanted to make sure that everyone knows this stuff to help you guys get better at the game. So let me know in the comments how many of you knew, as well as liking the video. I'm trying to grind as much YouTube as I can this year, and so seeing your guys' appreciation has helped me a lot put out more videos for you guys, as well as hitting the socials and subscribing down below. We're trying to hit 1,000 subs for 2023, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.